In today's clip, we return again to the interview with the community builders that collaborated in an effort to develop a sustainable local food network that would provide support for food insecure individuals or food insecure communities as a whole. In the clip, our guests discussed the importance of creating connections within your local community all the way to the national scale, as well as fostering those connections and seeking to form partnerships between them. Our guests are focused, passionate, and experienced with the benefits that partnerships provide for addressing various social issues plaguing communities. And most importantly, they are willing to share. Take it away, partners.
Well, I think that there is an incredible amount of forward thinking going on here, and I have to say kudos to you all for putting in the thought and also focusing on community building as you go forward with that. But with that, you need to build a community and have a community build itself. You need that motivation and support from community members as well as organizations. So what I'm curious if you have found along your journeys, any ubiquitous motivators that can really get people up and involved and want to engage?
So I would say part of what we do at Faith, the people call us the little engine that could. Okay. And so part of what we believe our mission is, in addition to all of the things we just discussed, is to bring organizations together to accomplish mission. And so Frank contacted me and said, hey, do you know somebody at the Northwest Indiana Urban League? Do you know somebody at, this organization and that organization? And so I wear multiple hats. I was going to say two, but now I think about it, I wear multiple hats. And one of the hats I wear is a certified public accountant, a CPA. And I do and have done a lot of work with a lot of organizations within the community, not only from a CPA perspective, but also from a board perspective. So I've served on a number of boards, have a number of tremendous relationships. And so the work that we do at Faith, we invite others into the work that we do. For instance, we had during COVID a food drive where we got food boxes weekly. And part of what we could have done is said, oh, Progressive Faith has food boxes. We'll keep them for ourselves. We'll feed the community on our own, and we'll be the ones in the spotlight. But we understand that to build community, you have to do more than that. So we partnered with the Gary Housing Authority, and we partnered with the NAACP. We partnered with the Urban League of Northwest Indiana. We partnered so our goal was to have 100 partners in Gary that we partnered with. And we got up to 90 partners in a 4-month period to do this work. There are churches, as I'm also a pastor, so I reached out to churches to partner with us. Others, service organizations. And so our goal is that we remove the whatever causes us not to be able to work together, that we remove those barriers and we come together and align ourselves in such a way around the things and the themes that we can align ourselves around. And for this particular initiative, it was to get food out. And we did it in a unique way. One of the things that helped us do it, we brought the politicians on board to work with us. One of the unique things we did about this was we took food to seniors. So there was, at the height of COVID, they were saying seniors don't come out of your home, don't do this, don't do that. And we said, well, okay, if that's the case, how are they going to get a food box? And so we had fraternities and sororities on board say, hey, we'll drive the food to their box. We'll drop it off at the door and we'll keep, make sure they get it and we'll keep moving. We had churches do the same thing. We had civil servants and politicians jump on board and say, hey, I'll take boxes to constituents in my district. And it was just a beautiful showing. The Railcat stepped up. They right around the corner from us. It was just this beautiful showing of what happens when community works together. And so that's part of the heart of what I believe as a pastor that we should be doing, that we should come outside of the four walls of our church, and not just to have faith on Sundays, not just to have faith inside of the four walls, but to show our faith by our works.